So I began my education at Roosevelt University. I double majored in English, literature, and secondary education. From there, I continued on to Aurora University, where I received my master's in leadership, with both an endorsement in principal and teacher leadership. I started my teaching career in Elgin in U46, where I began as a middle school paraprofessional. I continued on to be a middle school teacher because I loved it so much. And then I knew that I wanted to continue to grow and be able to work with other students. So I moved to the high school level, where I taught English for freshmen through seniors. After that, being a natural leader, decided that I wanted to go into administration and put my master's to work. And I became an assistant principal at the high school level. I then moved to the elementary level to be an assistant principal, and now here I am at Cooper Middle School as the assistant principal. Being an assistant principal is actually a very important role. I do a lot of behind the scenes work to make sure that our staff, students, and community are successful. I work closely with Principal DeMuth and Dean Evans to ensure that our culture and climate of the school are positive, one where students want to come to school every day and all of our staff feel welcome. My behind the scenes work includes making sure that all of our programs are running smoothly, our sports, our after school activities, so that students have somewhere to be where they can grow outside of the classroom. My goals as an educator are to help inspire others, staff, students, and parents as well. Education and learning and growing is not a one-size-fits-all model. Everyone learns differently and at their own pace. We have different interests, and I want everyone to know that that's okay. I myself did not take a necessary traditional path right after high school, but I still found something that I loved and came back to, and I'm able to have a successful career today. One of my transformative moments in my educational career that really propelled me into wanting to be a teacher was in 4th grade. I had a teacher that I felt was not very supportive of me, unfortunately, and we didn't vibe, we didn't get along. And so I remember sitting there vividly saying, I want to be a teacher so that I can help other students. I don't want other students to, feel this way. I want to be able to have every other kid to feel like they have someone that they can count on and is a champion for them. And so I try to do that every day as I'm walking through the halls with the students. Being that I've worked in other districts, I really feel that District 21 is Goldilocks for me. We are just small enough where we get to really form those positive relationships with the entire school community and surrounding areas, but we are large enough where we have a wealth of information and resources and people who are just really dedicated to the well-being of our students in our community. Everyone here is really focused on growing themselves, their students, helping out their parents. It really feels like that it takes a village mentality is put into practice in District 21. So when I am not at Cooper and engaging in work, I love to spend time with my family. I am married to a fellow educator, so we definitely have a lot to talk about at home each evening. I am also a mother. I have a 6-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter who keep me on my toes with their sports and video games and interests. We love to travel. And each long weekend, we try to go somewhere so that we can enrich ourselves, including museums, even just driving out in the country to see what life is like and a little bit different from where we are right now. I think it would shock a lot of people to know that I love to play games, like board games, card games, logic games, puzzle games. It's something that my family and my friends do every weekend when we get together. Instead of sitting around and watching movies or playing video games, we really like to interact with one another. And we have really learned about each other in interesting and fun ways. I would love for the Cooper community to know that I am a lifelong student. I love to continue to learn new things, acquire knowledge, be able to continue to sharpen my skills, and just so that I can be the best educator, the best parent, and the best friend that I can be.